What is up, guys? This is Alpine Gremlin again with some more World of Tanks gameplay. We're back in my M46 Patton, the Tier 9 American medium tank. We are playing a standard battle on Himmelsdorf, and I'm in with my friend eShop and his VK2801. I picked this gameplay, even though this is an old gameplay. I played this game a couple months ago or so, back when 8.1 first came out. So it's pretty old, but it's still relevant because I think it illustrates a good example of what's important in this game and in any team-based game for that matter, which is just coordinating with your teammates. Now, unfortunately, this is an old replay, and back when 8.0 first came out, they made it so that you couldn't see text chat. So you can't really see what me and this AMX 5120 are talking about, but we do a lot of coordinating, and you can just see based on how we play that we are coordinating with each other. We're doing the standard quick tank strategy on Himmelsdorf, which is no matter what side you start on, the fast tanks usually always are going to want to go to the hill to get that critical flank locked down. All the heavier tanks like to go on the two roads flanking the middle park area. My buddy makes first contact with a T-54 and another VK, and I go in to try and save him. I get a shot on the VK. Unfortunately, eShop cannot get away, but I do avenge him. And I see the T-54 coming, so I got to make this quick. I go ahead and shoot him, take him out. AMX 5120 is doing some damage. I get another shot into the T-54's rear. 5120 gets a shot, and I ram him for the kill. Good teamwork on our part there. Now, you can't see it, but the 5120 here is telling me that he's got to reload. The thing about French tanks is that they can fire with their auto loaders at the higher tiers. They can fire six to 4 shots in very rapid succession, but then they take a really long time to reload. So they can get off. They can do a lot of damage in a short amount of time, but then they've got to fall back or have some kind of cover while they reload that clip. It takes a really long time, so he's vulnerable. So I'm covering him as best I can while he's up, while he reloads his clip. So I'm just keeping the 704 and the Su-14 artillery busy. The Panther goes over the end there and gets their attention. He takes a lot of damage from both of them, and the M24 Chappie is just ripping him up. He gets taken out, set on fire. I take out the Su-14. So now the 5120 is reloaded again. He's ready to get back in the fight. So it's just the two of us against this 704. As you can see the artillery in the background, but I'm using the 704 as kind of a meat shield, so he can't get a good shot on me. 1390 and an M43 show up. I reload and bounce off him, surprisingly. So he gets away for now. But anyway, the 5120 tells me he's reloading, so that is my cue to go in and finish this guy up for him. Shoot him once and ram him for the 1 HP he's got left. So now the 120 is just kind of sticking behind me because he's got to still reload that gun. So I'm responsible for covering him, and once he's back up, then he can return the favor for me. But this battle's pretty much won. They got one tier 10 tank destroyer, their scout, and artillery left against pretty much more than half of our team. So we're in good shape. The 5120, he stays behind to start the cap. It's always good to do that, just in case. You never can be too sure, even though it looks like we win. It's always good to have that extra stopgap. So their tier 10 tank destroyer goes down, and now it's just up to me to finish off this artillery for the win. He almost gets that gun around, but as he aims at me, I fire and take him out. So I get a top gun this round, 6 kills, and we get a good victory. This was a pretty good battle, and I do think it did a very good job of explaining what is really important in World of Tanks. And again, in any team-based game, coordinating with your team is incredibly important. If your team doesn't know how to coordinate with each other, then you're not going to win. So always make that effort, especially if you find someone willing to coordinate with you, always make that effort to work with them. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.